must be jamming our signal from somewhere. We're gonna have to keep going it solo for now. Let's move! They're trying to dig in. Keep pushing through.
Turrets are online! Keep that backup power coming!
Oh, now they're holding shields? Big deal. Just pull them away so you can land a punch.
I always do.
Yeah, thought so. Move out. Damn, air support. Thought we took care of that. Watch out! Try throwing those grenades right back where they came from.
Ready to roll!
As long as I'm around,
Don't let
America
them slow
never
us
comes in
down.
second
Cut a
place.
path through these guys.
The road troopers! They have uninvited guests!
Take out the rest of these troops.
I won't tell
Then
your
I can
friends
override
about
that
this,
elevator.
I promise.
All right. After this elevator, it's almost a straight shot right to Von Bardis' front door. They know we're coming. Could get a bit hairier from here on out. Hey, how about you handle the punching, and I'll handle the planning, huh? I got this. Now you don't need any more detail than that. Let's quit the jibber-jabber and get this job done already. Ah, now you're gonna hurt my feelings. Time to move out, ladies. Going up. Head left. This wall leads to the castle gates. Knock out those turrets. Otherwise, we'll just keep pounding it. We gotta find a way through those energy fields. Must be something we can use to block them. Nice work. Now shut off that energy grid master switch.
Get down there! Stop those Americans in their tracks!
Charge up your
Affirmative.
Move, you dogs! They're not invincible!
Suppressing fire, now!
Unload on them!
Stop up, complete! Get us out of the zone, now!
Stay down, or you get another taste of repulsors.
Coordinate fire pattern!
You're not even close to my wing.
Oh, watch yourselves. Someone's tossing stuff at us.
If anybody asks, tell them Wolverine did this to you.
Let's hurry this up. 3 million miles Ready when you are.
Think of the scars as souvenirs. Keep it up. I'll carve my initials into you.
Ready to roll. More supervillain tourists, huh? Let's get them.
Fear not, Scorcher. Let the wizard show you how to handle these metals.
The day I can't handle you is the day I hang up my shield. Damn. These doors are actuated to Wizard's gauntlets, but he's out cold. Maybe we can power him up manually with some repulsor fire. Lucia, we're home.
Great. Here we go again.
Hey, Fury, where's that Bravo team you've been trying to reach?
Communication's still jammed. Someone's gonna have to go round them up. And you just volunteered.
What? And leave all the fun to you girls? Bite me, Fury.
No time to argue, Shorty. Take West with you. Locate Bravo team and find another way into that castle.
You heard the man, Webhead. Let's move.
Yeah. Sheesh. Respect.
stuck out here, Bravo. Take down those shield projectors so we can get in.
I'm down with that. Surrender now. You call me Mr. Cage from now on.
Good work, Bravo. That'll get us in. Bravo, we've got local voice communications working, but long range is still jammed. We need Black Widow on the radio. Head to the security control room and get those jammers offline.
They're bringing out the heavy hitters. Be careful up there.
Let's hear it for the ladies.
Circle around!
Attention all troops. This is Prime Minister Von Parte. Repel the invasion by any means necessary.
Like you didn't deserve that. You lose.
Not bad for a scientist.
Want my advice? Blow everything up.
Bravo, we still can't contact Widow. Head outside and disable those jammers manually.
All troops, we've got American vigilantes attacking on two fronts. Defend the throne room.
Bravo, we're encountering higher-ranking soldiers now.
Yeah,
Be sure to
I
take
am
these
that
leaders down first. It'll reduce the morale of their troops, make them more vulnerable.
Attack!
Let's roll.
When I talk.
We need help now!
These guests were not invited!
I used to be in this for profit, but I'd take you out for free.
Time to reset this fight.
There's plenty more where that came from.
Hurry it up, Bravo. Remove the plating and break those jammers. Getting a fix on Widow's signal now. Take out the other jammers and we can lock it in.
Calling Fury. Repeat, Black Widow calling.
We read you, Widow. We're positioned to move on the throne room. Can you support Bravo? They've got a job to do.
Roger that. Bravo, take that elevator down. I'll monitor you remotely.
I ain't here to fight you, Von Bartis. I'm here to make an example of you. This place is going down, along with your little operation. Should help deter anyone thinking along the same lines.
So much for your president's friendly words to me. Or does he even know you're here?
You got a simple choice, Toots. Either come with us quietly, or die when we turn this place into a big pile of Latverian bricks.
You'll pay for this, Nicholas Fury. I promise you that. Take them!
Fury will handle Von Bartas. Head to the reactor room. It's time to bring this castle down.
Where do you think you're headed? Stay out of my workshop.
That's all you got? It's covering time!
Fantastic.
We've identified 3 heavy capacitors below you. Destroying their locks will allow us to set up a cascade explosion.
Brains over brawn every time.
Show the invaders no mercy!
But know what you're doing?
You didn't really give us a choice. scientist.
Dead set on this idiocy, are you?
Good. You've primed the capacitors. Now head down to the reactor.
Excuse the mess. I don't clean up for uninvited guests. What happens to you next is on your head. Remember that. Subject 07 responding well. What happens to you next?
I wasn't quite ready for combat testing, but you forced my hand.
Gotta pay for the thing, huh?
Substandard performance for that. I'll have to make a note of that in the next series.
I had tougher fights with the Yancey Street gang.
Imbeciles! Do you really wish to taste my full wrath?
Score one for the ever-loving blue-eyed pig.
I'll never understand the criminal mind.
You should be at the main reactor. Disengage the auxiliary shield batteries first.
You're mad! You'll kill us all!
If you say so.
Good work. That should allow you to break the reactor shield and gain direct access to the core.
Punch, break, destroy. Is that all you simpletons know how to do? Very well. I can converse with you on that level, if need be.
Those leg panels aren't very shielded. If the vulnerable there.
Welcome to that building. Too bad that's survived.
Take out his lane!
The tingle triumphs again.
Break all four of his legs!
Did you miss me?
You're not see a guy. Like that.
No matter. My toy distracted me long enough. I'm clear of the blast. I doubt you'll be so fortunate.
That did it! Now run!
Welcome back to Stark Tower, our base of operations. As soon as you're ready, head over to the briefing station for our next mission. If you like, take a break to chat with your teammates. Try the new sim console for training scenarios, or to run simulations of previous missions. You can also access the review terminal to study up on intel, or unwind with a trivia game.
Things have been pretty quiet around here lately. I suppose we should have known it was too good to last.
Miss Marble has been investigating an international gun-running ring in the city. A lead identified this Roosevelt Island construction site as a front for their operations. Last night she reported discovering unexpected tunnels running beneath it. This morning she failed to check in.
Carol can definitely take care of herself, but we'll need to follow up on this just in case. Let's start by investigating those tunnels.
Intruders! Stop them!
Hate your freedom!
Energy readings indicate force shielding in that area. Find and destroy its power supply to get through.
I shall tell this tale in my father's hall.
Never gets old, does it?
Get the gear inside! We've got company!
Is this the best Midgard has to offer?
You're very close to a major power source. Take it offline.
They're over here!
Ms. Marvel reporting in 0600 hours. Communications touch.
You got the stink of loser on ya.
Heroes can't do no better.
Sometimes the good guys wear the masks.
Surprised, American? Did you really think you were finished with my best?
Not quite the battlefields of Asgard, but this will do.
Rock you like a nut!
How much more of this you think you can take, hero? Now don't keep telling me you came in here alone. Where are the others, huh?
Right behind you.
Come on. You really think? Oh.
You gonna let me down or what?
As you can probably tell, this op is a lot bigger than we thought. We need to figure out what these Latverians are up to. Of course. I've done some recon already. There's an old factory above these tunnels. If we destroy the weapons they've stockpiled there, it's bound to slow down their operation. Shocker must be trying to slow us down. What's he keeping us away from? Let's move out. That should lead up to the factory. You go on ahead. I'm gonna finish exploring these tunnels to look for additional intel. If you need any help, I'll be ready.
You can deal with Shocker later. Trash the Latverian weapons first.
Whoever made fire... Drop it! Here they come!
I have battled Magneto. You are nothing compared to...
You're near the first weapons cache. Destroy it.
I am one of the X-Men. We all reach through. Not a problem.
That did it. Now you need to find and neutralize the rest.
Nice try, mate.
How about double or nothing? Keep them away from the munitions!
You're making progress. Keep it up.
I had Crawfish put up a better fight. They're tearing through us! We need backup! Fire at will!
That was a Cajun beatdown.
You're almost done. There's one more stockpile nearby.
These claws ain't just for show.
That was the last one! Where are the reinforcements?
That'll put a wrench in the works. Now find those villains.
Storm is prepared. Your defeat is never in doubt.
We'll hold this line. Go help the boss get everything ready.
This is finished.
I'm always holding a full house.
So after that, back. Shocker. Have to find out what they're planning. There must be some way to break that floor. Look around. I'm detecting activity beneath you. Can you work together to get down there? Good thinking. Destroying their tech might help disrupt their operation.
walking to.
You want to see a fireball special?
Hey! Those superheroes are fighting each other near my new Trans Prix! Watch it, you! No!
Reckless superhumans can strike at any time, tossing your car like a toy, ripping up your driveway, or even sending a fiery tornado through your home. When the smoke from their awesome combined you recover with Gecko Insurance. When insuring your losses are completely covered, we'll call it damage control.
It's no problem.
I will hold them off, madam.
That won't be necessary, my dear. Take your post. If our friends here wish to join us on our little cruise, so much the better. If only Nick Fury were with you to witness this firsthand. But he will see it soon enough. The whole world will. We destroy your home, the same way you destroyed mine! Tear them apart! Stay on target, wizard!
I am on target. The wingless wizard never misses.
Defend the cannons! Turn those buildings into rubble!
Yes, madam.
Wizard, recalibrate your gun's gyros!
I've already compensated for these inferior components.
Don't take that from them! Diamondback, don't cluster your attacks!
You got it. I'll spread the love.
We're dead. Two or three.
Keep on standing! If it were only that simple. I am no longer human, as you can see. Fury ripped that from me 1 year ago today. Now I am a bomb. Nothing more, nothing less. A bomb that will kill millions. And you just lit the fuse.
She can't do this! Not to me!
Dude, chill.
Manhattan continues to reel after tonight's devastating terror attack. Inside sources are indicating that the terrorists may have been from Latveria. Furthermore, they claim last night's attack was in direct retaliation for a secret, unsanctioned shield assault on Castle Doom exactly 1 year ago. SHIELD Director Nicholas Fury, now wanted for questioning in connection with these claims, has disappeared. In his absence, Commander Maria Hill has been named Acting Director of SHIELD. Superheroes potentially linked to the Latverian mission have refused to comment, leaving the rest of us to wonder why this horrible tragedy had to happen.
You hear what they're saying about that mission in Latveria?
Color me shocked, Steve. I have suspected you weren't sanctioned.
You have suspected? Nice of you to say so at the time.
Given a choice between Fury and the government, who are you gonna trust?
Tough call. That's why I didn't even ask you to make it. So, thanks to you, all this is on our hands. No, not on yours.
The evidence is right here, sir. We're under attack.
Colonel Fury, since Dr. Doom's death, Lucia von Bardas has bent over backwards to mend the ties between America and Latveria. We got her elected. This year alone, we lent her country $72 million in aid.
Yes, sir. And it hurts to imagine what she's done with that money, knowing what we now know.
Thank you, Colonel.
I have a recommended response scenario for the
That won't be necessary.
Sir, if I may, this situation is sure to escalate.
We have a pleasant relationship with Lucia. We'll handle things diplomatically.
I kept you in the dark so that if something like this ever happened, your consciences would be clear. It's on me, and I'm taking the fall for this one.
You got that right.
Damn it, Stark. You think these things grow on trees?
I'm sure you've got plenty of backups, old man. You always do.
Enjoy your exile, Fury. Wherever you are. We'll just stay here and keep picking up the pieces.
What a mess this is turning out to be. When you're ready, we can plan our next move at the briefing station.
building, please call main reception.
Lock and load.
Our worst fears seem to be coming to pass. Congress is debating a new bill, the Superhuman Registration Act. It would require all heroes to register with the government, whether they want to or not.
Which would mean the politicians get to tell us who the bad guys are. We need to make sure this thing doesn't happen.
To that end, we're heading down to Washington. I've been offered a chance to testify before a congressional subcommittee.
And I'm going to rally the people down there. We need to get a grassroots resistance movement going before the SRA can gain any momentum.
We want you to come along in case there's any trouble. We've got a Quinjet waiting to fly us down there. Let's go. We're coming up on DC, team, but the situation has radically changed during our flight, and not for the better. The city just came under attack by an unknown terrorist force. We're going to coordinate defense efforts with S.H.I.E.L.D. Buckle up and be ready for anything.
This is S.H.I.E.L.D. Lieutenant Farrell. We've got some of the senators prepped for evac, but the zone's too hot to lift off. Eliminate the enemy forces in the area so we can get those people out.
Finally, some backup.
Coming in! We're playing for keeps.
Eliminate those terrorists. We need to get the senators to safety.
Something smells.
This zone's secure. We'll get the choppers out. You should proceed down the hill. Head them off before they can hit us again.
Approaching landing zone ETA. Incoming Sam, go climb. Hey, still got some left trying to put it down. Hang on. Farrell here. We made it. We're under attack. We're sick.
Sorry, but that wasn't even close.
Incoming hostiles! Rip them up!
I think you're done.
Gonna kick some, eh? You a serious one.
Where are you going?
I won't give you a second thought.
Damn, what a mess. I shouldn't have jumped a gun like that. That rocket came from the southeast. We need to take out whoever fired it before we can bring anyone else in. Those must be the guys who shot down our chopper. Take them out, now!
They don't call us uncanny for nothing.
Coming in! I do this for free. You are just in time. Something, man.
You got it. What took you so long?
You like American?
my vacation. And you, dumb as nails shield clones. I saw what you did to those cherry blossoms back there. You think those things grow on trees? And you think it makes me less of a man if I came here for the Cherry Blossom Festival, huh? You're laughing with your eyes! I can see it! Fine! Time for a little boss battle, suckers! Am I that good, or do you suck that bad? Now we saw that... Ouch! I knew I should have sprung for the health meter enlargement I saw in that email. You're probably trying to clear out these terrorists, huh? Can I join the party? I'll join on any basis you want, as long as I get the keys to the Stark Tower executive washroom.
All clear, Commander.
I'll take things from here. Titanium Man seems to be behind all this. He just made off with some senators and took them underground. We'll cover the Capitol. You get down to the subway and pursue that tin-plated Russian and his pals. I'll keep you in mind. Now go!
Come on! That-a-way! The subway! Hey, when we see Titanium Man, let's try to get him to say moose and squirrel. If I were a supersized Russian bad guy, I'd head for some American chow. This way, to the food court.
You think you're gonna get away with this on my watch? All right, the cavalry! Yeah. That big guy dragged Senator Lieber and the others toward Union Station. Keep going this way.
You Americans like to play catch, yes? Nothing can stop the Juggernaut. Say what you want about Titanium Man. At least the trains are still running on time.
Da, Americans. Your precious representative is safe. For now. Do you have the courage to save him? Let us see.
Now he's gone too far. Nobody attacks America's food courts! Who against us?
see what these guys can do. Surprise!
Supervillains, huh? Always in the last place you look. Ooh, can we stop for a cool, refreshing beverage? Cashing product placement checks works up a mean thirst. When in DC, be sure to visit our scenic national parking garage.
We will bury you!
I show you trying to escape with our elected representatives. Get your own, buddy.
Take your brave and corrupt leaders back. I have no use for them now. I'll grind you into coffee. Follow me, heroes, if you dare!
Senator Lima from New York State. Good to meet you. You've done us a great service. You heroes are okay in my book. Maybe we should put this registration business on hold. What can I say? I've always been a friend to superheroes. Well, best of luck trying to catch that maniac. Like our state motto says, Excelsior.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
You don't look like the voting type.
Yeah, whatever. Hey guys, I'll take these pencil pushers back to the Capitol. Give me a call if you want to hang out again.
Americans, your deaths await you. Here, You are once again a nation divided. Only this time, you will fall. With a little help, if necessary. Famous Western, your democratic ideals will be your undoing once your own people turn against you. Do you really think it would be that easy? До свидания.
Smoking field is down. Get him. Keep attacking. You'll disrupt the smoking.
These mini-sentry guns will give you something new to think about. Be passed by your cowardly leaders, and you will become criminals. Sword them!
That's more of the same for you right here.
I do this for free. Is this the best they can do against us?
Oh, really? They cannot harm what they cannot see. When this is done, no one will ever trust you heroes again.
Saw that coming. Look at that coming, look!
My suit, malfunction. No! You think you've won, but you haven't. You'll soon see. You have already lost everything.
And so, to answer your question, Mr. Senator, in spite of these recent events, I don't believe forcing superheroes to register with the government is the answer. This law would split the hero community right down the middle, with consequences I'm not sure any of us want to ponder.
Was that really your best shot?
Sneaking around doesn't become you, Steve.
Maybe I'll need the practice. Maybe we all will.
Don't be so melodramatic. This whole thing would affect you least of all. You're already deputized.
You almost sound like you agree with them. This Registration Act would tear down everything we've done, destroy a century-old tradition of...
I'm trying to save it, Steve. As much of it as I can, anyway. Don't you see where this is headed? All it's going to take is one more slip-up by anyone in a cape, and we'll be lucky if registration is the worst they do. They could just turn us all into criminals, hunt us all down.
No, they won't, Tony. Not in my country.
Now return to our special live episode of The New Warriors, coming to you straight from Stamford, Connecticut, where the Warriors have just been spotted by their supervillain quarry. Looks like it's on.
I've got cold heart, you guys. Hey, somebody snag Nitro. He's rabbiting.
Don't worry, Speedball. I'm on it. On your feet, Nitro, and don't bother trying any of your stupid exploding tricks.
Oh, baby, don't you even know? You're playing with the big boys now.
Reports now coming in from Stamford, Connecticut indicate a massive explosion in a residential neighborhood.
Just over 12 hours ago now, and preliminary casualties are said to be over 600. In Washington, rumblings on whether superhero reform should be brought to the table.
Following last week's devastating explosion, Congress has rushed through passage of the Superhuman Registration Act, with the president expected to sign it.
This is just completely insane, Hill. I won't do it.
I'm sorry, was it not clear I was giving you an order?
You're asking me to arrest people who risk their lives for this country every day.
No, I'm ordering you to obey the will of the American people, Captain. Either you help us bring them in, or we'll bring you in.
Weapons down, gentlemen. Or I...
Trank darts, now! Take him down! Take him down!
Keep us moving, son, if you want to stay conscious.
You idiot. We were trying to save lives.
Of all the people to go underground, Captain America. Now every superhero who disagrees with the act suddenly has a leader. Maybe we should hold off until...
That won't be necessary, Mr. President. Registration can go forward as planned. We'll take care of Captain America.
And with the passage of the Superhuman Registration Act earlier this week, superheroes around the country are being forced to choose a side. Do they register with the government to uphold the law, or become part of an underground resistance movement? So far...
Can you believe this is really going down? The act kicks in at midnight, but word is S.H.I.E.L.D's gonna be here sooner than that, taking signatures. Or prisoners. I want to talk to Cage about it, but he's too busy arguing with Mr. Fantastic over there. Maybe you can break into their little powwow and get some sense out of them.
Understand your skepticism, Luke, but you have to believe me. I've crunched the numbers, and we absolutely can't rebel against the government on this. If we do, the consequences...
Can't be any worse than burning the Constitution.
You're exaggerating. This is a temporary measure. Once things settle down...
I ain't buying it, Reed. And I can't believe somebody as brainy as you would.
On the eve of the Registration Act going
Oh, hello. Good timing. Perhaps you can talk some sense into Mr. Cage here. He and Iron Fist seem determined to get arrested.
He's the one who needs a reality check. But good luck getting anywhere with that.
Are you sure you can get us to Cap without leading them right to him?
Got it covered. You just stick with me.
But what about the rest? How can we convince...
They're gonna have to make their own choice. Stark, Richards, and Songbird are obviously a lost cause. But maybe... Well, speak of the devil. So you folks made up your minds yet? From what I hear, they ain't gonna give you much more time to sit on the fence. I ain't no government puppet, and I assume you feel the same way. There are worse things you could do than risk jail time to do the right thing. Glad to hear it. We're gonna need some real heroes to get through this thing. With Cap in charge, as long as it takes.
Dr. P.
Cap took out a squad of those losers without breaking a sweat. I bet you could do the same. Anyway, think it over. But like I said, you better hurry up.
And so, in a worst-case scenario, we'd find ourselves in the equivalent of a superpowered civil war.
Heroes so busy fighting each other, the criminals get a free pass.
Exactly. That's where you and the Thunderbolts would come in, Melissa. We need you to help S.H.I.E.L.D. keep crime under control while we focus on... Oh, hello again. I'm glad to see you're not going off half-cocked like Luke, Danny, and Eli over there seem to be. We need cooler heads to prevail at a time like this.
Miriam Sharp, prominent parent...
There's morality and there's practicality. I may have personal issues with the act, but I also have hard evidence that if we rebel against it, the entire world's future will be imperiled. So, there's really only one sane choice here. Very good. When S.H.I.E.L.D. shows up, they'll have the paperwork ready for you. Just do what they say. I'm not sure that's been determined. Incarceration, most likely. Those who violently resist might accidentally be harmed. That's classified, I'm afraid. We can speak more freely about it once you've registered. Now, if you'll excuse me, Songbird and I have some logistics to discuss.
We'd like to hear what you have to say about this historic event. Our online polls will be open until midnight. Log on and make your voice heard.
You have reached the voicemail box.
I can't do this. Lord knows I've...
All superhumans, the Registration Act is in effect. You are now required to meet with Commander Hill and register your identity with S.H.I.E.L.D.
Registration. Wrong.
I'm glad to see you're willing to meet with me on civil terms. Once you register, I'm sure we'll have a productive relationship. The paperwork is right here. Step up and sign, please. The law is in effect. Your time is up. So, what's it gonna be, heroes? Just sign up here and you'll be bona fide law enforcement agents. You're not looking to start trouble, are you?
One more stunt like that and there'll be hell to pay.
That's quite a shiner you're gonna have tomorrow.
Never would have pegged you as a traitor, Danvers. But even I get surprised once in a while.
Get used to it, witch. I'm sure we'll be surprising you a lot from here on out.
Jeez, Mr. Cage?
Don't worry, kid. He'll bounce back from this. Songbird will be fine too. You made the right choice. I knew you would. Now let's get the hell out of here before we got more of these lackeys to deal with.
Welcome to the Resistance. It's good to see there's still heroes like us willing to stand up for what's right. It's also encouraging to see a significant number of S.H.I.E.L.D. agents defecting to our side. They call themselves the White Star, apparently in my honor. I can't tell you we're in for an easy time, though. Stark and S.H.I.E.L.D. have advanced technology and almost unlimited resources at their disposal.
Yeah, but none of that matters. What we got is more important.
Yes, we have the moral high ground. We know we're in the right. Our path to victory? Convince the public to repeal that law by remaining steadfast, and by showing everyone what it really means to be a hero.
We got a lot of operations in the works, so you can count on being asked to help out real soon.
Meantime, feel free to explore our command bunker. This abandoned Hydra storage facility is no Stark Tower, I know, but it'll hold up if S.H.I.E.L.D. comes knocking.
We won't win this thing holed up in here. Head over to the briefing station when you're ready for your first mission.
Cap, this is Cable. Just go.
Bad news. Our base in Jersey City has been discovered by S.H.I.E.L.D. Our people are under attack and need immediate support. Cable was in charge of setting up this operation, but we've lost contact with him. We need to recover weapons crucial to our movement and, more importantly, protect the data Cable had compiled regarding our allies and other prospective base locations. From what we can tell, the base defenses are already compromised. Get there ASAP and hit those invading S.H.I.E.L.D. forces from behind. Then get our people and our intel out of there.
Team, this is Cable. S.H.I.E.L.D. is planting explosives to destroy our combat drones. Take out their agents and disable the bombs. I'm dispatching Spider-Woman to support you. They're approaching your position. Take them out.
Unregistered capes! Get them!
Register this!
Hit him!
There's some orders I can't obey.
Hostiles incoming, men!
I've got a lot to make up for.
Don't say we didn't warn you.
Here they come!
It's good for you.
Get onto the boat! S.H.I.E.L.D's trying to destroy our equipment. We don't have much time.
Rush on!
Grab the explosives and get them away from the cargo!
You are not prepared to face me.
Clock's ticking! Remove those bombs! Hurry! Get the explosives off the boat!
It's not well.
our gear is safe, thanks to you. Cables hold up nearby in an old Hydra base we repurposed. Underneath a warehouse just west of here, S.H.I.E.L.D's advancing on it.
Perhaps that will give you some time to think.
Hurts, doesn't it?
All unregistered combatants are ordered to stand down.
Believe me, you don't want me taking off my mask.
Under the Superhuman Registration Act, we are authorized to use deadly force.
So much for that. I'm paying for my sins. You want me to say I'm sorry?
Usually I charge for stuff like that.
I'll open the gate. Get in here and stop S.H.I.E.L.D.
They aren't backing down. Prepare for assault maneuvers.
You're going to wish you hadn't met me. You want me to say I'm sorry? I've got a lot to make up for. I'm sorry about a lot of things, but not that.
Grab those mines. Use them to hit the chopper.
Keep it level. Target the one in the back. Why won't they fall?
Your stunt in Stark Tower was cute, but this is just lunacy. You're facing down all of S.H.I.E.L.D. and taking on your own government. I respect your sense of morality, but it's misplaced. Regardless, I can't let you go any further. I don't want to fight you, but you're giving me no choice.
Did you honestly think we'd be unable to call in reinforcements, Natasha? Your biggest weakness is your overconfidence.
I could easily say the same thing to you, Jessica. You can't win this war.
Time will tell.
I've disabled Black Widow's security override. Get inside, now! We're mounting a defense just ahead of your position. Move in and hit shield from behind. Knowledge, Hutchins. We'll be on the lookout. Meanwhile, hold that line. Those shield devastators are ripping the base apart. Take them out! Easy way out.
He's a hero, right?
Great. I'll open the passage to the right. The electrical subsystem's overloaded. I need you to bring the turret defenses online. To that control room. Find someone or something that can get through the electrical field.
Sure, why not? I'm getting torn out.
Now cycle the power to restore the turret. You'll have to hit the switches in the right order. Turret's online. That'll put a few dents in those bots.
White Star Forces, this is Spider-Woman. Our position is being overrun by shield reinforcements. Watch your back!
Jessica! Damn! Get back to the central hub and stop shield! Bishop's blasting holes in our defenses. Take out those troops.
I'm back in black. That was just a taste of what's in store. You're lucky I just ate.
Defense is online. We've got a chance now. Meet up with me in the rear of the base and we'll plan our next move. Hang back. Their bots are prying open the doors. I can feel them out, but it'll take a moment.
Sorry, that's gonna leave bruised.
First door secured. I'll work on the other two.
Can you believe Spider-Man threw this suit away?
I'd ask if you're gonna come quietly, but you've already answered that one a few times tonight.
Wanted a war. Got one. Now head to the... Get down here! We've got trouble!
Why don't you come down here? You can wave goodbye to Cable while we drag his sorry butt to jail. Unless you think you can stop us.
Test. Team, this is Cable. I'm in lockdown here, but I can send you burst transmissions via my infonet. You need to reach my position and stop Bishop before he downloads our intel.
As you can see, we've made ourselves at home. Hope you don't mind.
I'll eat you alive!
Support team to the entrance! Get those unregistered heroes!
That robot's locked into a power terminal. I need you to knock out 3 of those terminals so I can clear your way here. Good work. I'll point you toward the other 2 terminals.
Delicious!
They're heading toward the second terminal! Stop their speed!
Come on! I gotta score some style points for that one!
Another one down. Watch it. Movement in the ventilation system. Converging on your position.
I'll shut you up.
Don't let them take down that third power terminal!
That did it. Now, watch it. That pot's fully charged. I can unlock Central Command now, but Bishop's camped here. You'll have to get past him to reach me.
It's more fun when they fight back.
Gonna beat you down!
Delicious!
Hit him back!
That you taste good. Come on! I gotta score some style points for that one. Hey, go to block.
Would you say that was amazing or spectacular?
Where are you?
I understand you think you're doing the right thing, but you're not. And I don't have time to explain why. Either back off or suffer the consequences. Bishop takes Part. Give me a sec. That's gonna be enough to take me down?
While he's charging.
You stay right there.
Shielding that terminal. Attack the other one.
Traitors need to back off now!
Bishop, have you... Oh, damn it. I knew I should have supervised this op personally. Next time, you turncoats won't be so lucky. You're criminals now, and you'll be treated as such until you agree to register. If you were smart, you'd stop this foolishness. But I can see you want to play this the hard way. So be it.
We've already enjoyed some victories in this conflict, but we knew we were going to be in for a tough fight. And it looks like Stark and S.H.I.E.L.D. are working overtime.
They've been rounding up unregistered heroes and criminals like there ain't no tomorrow. In fact, we hear they're running out of room to hold them all.
Intelligence obtained by cable now indicates that the Pro-Reg forces have almost completed construction of a massive new detention facility in the negative zone. It appears that the only way to access this new prison is via a network of tightly guarded portals. Obviously, it sounds like a very secure facility.
Don't let that rattle you, though. More folks are joining our side every day, and there's no question we can win this thing.
Agreed. However, keeping our people out of that prison will be one of our top priorities going forward.
Good to have you here, team. Head to the briefing station when you're ready for your next assignment.
got word that a number of our captured friends are about to be transferred to the negative zone. They'll be sent there using a trans-dimensional portal, which we've discovered is located deep in the Rikers Island Penitentiary. But they must be transferred to Rikers first via convoy. Our best bet to keep our friends out of that prison is to never let them get there in the first place. So, we'll be hitting that convoy hard as it passes through Hell's Kitchen.
Unfortunately, there's a complication. We have it on good authority that Stark and S.H.I.E.L.D. are bolstering their ranks with superpowered criminals. They're using some kind of nanite technology to control the behavior of these sociopaths.
Don't those reckless fools have any regard for the risks they're taking? The point is, we might run into these attack dogs during our rescue op. So watch your backs.
The convoy route is heavily defended. You'll need to clear out the anti-air emplacements, so our chopper can get a clear shot at the trucks. Then you can bust out our friends and get them to safety.
Liberty Squad, convoy is now approximately 4 clicks from your position. Looks like S.H.I.E.L.D. doubled their guard on the anti-aircraft guns. We can't strike the convoy by air until you clear out those gun emplacements. Hit them fast, hit them hard.
Never fight with Hulk!
Damn! Can't raise command. Signal's jammed.
We hijacked S.H.I.E.L.D.'s comm frequency and are sending all is well messages back to the convoy. It's still on the way. Keep moving. Chopper down! All units, stay out of the zone until we get the all clear from Liberty. First set of guns down. Push forward and hit the rest.
I've been on the wrong side of the law before. Don't bother me none.
Combat drones. How many of these damn things do they have?
Don't ask Hulk again! Hulk not registered!
McCarthy thought he was right, too. I'm calling this fight. Did I feed any sense into you?
Hostile sighted!
Don't hide behind the law. You're on my radar.
drift's getting closer now. Stand clear, we'll make a path for you. Good. Hill's running that convoy right on schedule. Should be here in a few minutes.
Radio's still dead. Get some firepower up here fast.
You!
I might be ugly, but you are ugly. I guess I can always make a rug out of it. Register? Come on! I fell asleep halfway through the final print.
I might be in charge of handling supervillains while the so-called heroes battle it out, but I bet I'll get a bonus for stopping you traitors. I guess it depends on how you define bad. Enough talking. I've got other ways to make you listen.
You should have asked the designers for a bigger help.
That'll shut her up. Take out that last rooftop gun across the street, Liberty. Then you'll need to hit the high line.
Reloading! I'll show you!
Rooftop secure. Use that crane to reach the high line. Once it's clear, ambush will be a go. You're in position on the high line. Clear out the guns before the convoy shows up.
Ready, grenade! Don't ask Hulk again! Hulk not registered! You sorry you brought Hulk now? Hostile sighted! Get ready to stop him, boys!
Should have asked for more hits. Finally,
just in time. Disable that convoy. Great shooting, Lieutenant. Convoy stopped, and prisoners are escaping on foot from the disabled transport. You're up. Liberty. We can't let those other transports escape. Take them offline so we have time to get our people out. Making progress, Liberty. Hit the other transport.
I always thought I had.
Keep going. Once those transports are down, we'll have time to get our people out.
What? We can use superhuman backup here!
We're on it. I've got just the girl for you. Heads up. Looks like S.H.I.E.L.D. just brought in one of those mind-controlled criminals we heard about.
Stay down, ugly! Get a manicure while you're at it. Jeez. Nice to see you fighting bad guys for a change. What was little Miss Fake Nails up to? Wow. They must really be getting desperate. But like I told Reed, I don't want any part of this war you got going on. But that'd be the same thing as...
S.H.I.E.L.D. force is coming for you. I don't think they care if Ben gets caught in the crossfire either.
It's more fun when they fight back.
Sheesh, here we go again. That's it. She just got herself a grade A clobberin' from your troops.
Aw, I wasn't done with you yet.
These S.H.I.E.L.D. guys are out of control. I almost hate to think of them winning with the stuff they're pulling. Based on what I just saw, I believe it. All right, I'm probably gonna live to regret this, but go ahead and count me in.
Sorry to interrupt, but we've got trouble. S.H.I.E.L.D. finally figured out we were intercepting their communications. Iron Man's on his way, approaching fast.
I can make sure these folks get out okay if you can handle old Shellhead.
Sounds like a plan. Liberty Squad, get back up to the rooftops. Keep Iron Man away from the convoy until our people are in the clear.
Step lively. You can keep up, can't you? Your friends are not getting away from us. Thanks for being such good sports and playing along. You must have realized that you're all far more valuable targets than anyone in that convoy. No, I'm a better businessman than that. Why would I negotiate when my side holds the most sizable assets? Speaking of which... Now don't play too rough with your new toys, Hank.
Aw, you never let me have any fun.
Yellow Jacket, you deal with him. I keep Iron Man away from our friends.
Hold still.
Buildings coming down. Hold tight, team. Help is en route.
Looks like you guys got a little problem.
Come on, let's see if we can't keep things up a bit for our big and tall friend.
Hit him wherever you can. You can still hurt him.
Who says size doesn't matter?
Hit him wherever you can. He's vulnerable. Not only did you take down their biggest gun, but you bought time for our people to escape. Now it's your turn. Get out of there while you can. I just wish I could see Maria Hill's face right now.
The increasingly desperate actions of the pro-reg leadership make it clear our resistance movement is working. It's just a matter of time before public opinion turns firmly in our favor, and the Registration Act becomes history. However, it's not over yet. Stark and S.H.I.E.L.D. have already proven they'll stop at nothing to try to break us. We must remain ready to face them at any moment, while also doing whatever we can to protect the public during this chaotic time.
I know it's been intense, but we can't afford to rest much around here. Take a breather. Then when you're ready, head to the briefing station.
We just received word of a major disaster at a chemical plant in New Jersey. Details are sketchy, but hundreds of workers may be trapped.
We've got to get those innocents out of danger.
Of course, but we're well aware this could be a trap set by our friends. That's why we'll be using Cloak to teleport us in. He can get us right back out if there's any trouble.
Okay, let's rescue those workers. Besides being the right thing to do, it might make it even more obvious why being a hero shouldn't be against the law.
How many trapped workers did the radio say?
Over 300. But something's weird. I'm not getting anything over my infonet. No panic signals, nothing.
What's wrong, Cable?
Cloak, get us out of here. It's a trap.
Of course it's a trap. How else were we gonna get you all in one place? Skybird 1, is the area fully cordoned?
Roger, perimeter sealed. No one's leaving the zone without our say-so.
Copy that. Stand by.
Stand by? You and S.H.I.E.L.D. going soft, Tony?
We didn't come here to arrest you, Cap. I talked S.H.I.E.L.D. into offering all of you a chance at amnesty.
You mean surrender? Thanks, but I think I'd rather take my chances.
Cap, please. You know how hard I tried to fight this. But that was before Stanford. The public doesn't want secret identities anymore. Registration is the only way to make them feel safe when we're around. Just give me a chance to tell you our plans for my 21st century overhaul.
You've got 5 minutes.
That's all I'll need. What the hell?
Liberty Squad, clear out that path so our people can escape. I've sent Colossus to assist you. Meet up with him while I draw S.H.I.E.L.D.'s attention.
Take approaching from outside the zone. Hold this perimeter!
One of the nanite villains is bearing down on Colossus. Get to his position fast, Liberty.
die with a madman like Bullseye, even if you do keep him on a nanite leash.
Hey, he's serving his country. Or make mistakes with you.
That was a scream.
Placebo, my friends. Our allies are heading this way, but S.H.I.E.L.D. is watching our every move from the helicarrier. Dr. Foster has identified non-toxic chemical tanks that can be destroyed. This will create a smokescreen to block S.H.I.E.L.D.'s view. Once that is done, I will keep this path open for our escape. I expect the captain will join us in due time, though he is perhaps relishing this counterattack a bit too much.
I wasn't done with you yet! Get ready to stop, boys! Dinner time.
Go snoop around somebody else's.
You're near one of those smoke screen tanks, Liberty. Smash it up. The turbulence should trigger the reaction we need. Great. Keep it up to give us better cover. Watch yourselves. Looks like the helicopter is taking pot shots at us when they think they got an opening.
Hostile sighted.
They sealed those valves by remote. They'll have to break them open to drain the tank.
I'm a cut above the rest.
Stop right there. As a fully registered and licensed hero, it is my duty to... what's the line? I can rehearse for that commercial later. I know how this scene will play out. I make this look good.
Rip you apart!
Stand ready.
This mutant's gonna register. You raise him on me.
starting to get worried.
Get ready! I'll eat you alive! Come on! I gotta score some style points for that one!
I beat up Fire Lord once? Seriously, Fire Lord.
About me, Biggie.
One more of those to do it.
Spider Sense says I'm gonna die.
Perfect. Hill's panicking. You can't see a damn thing. That'll get us our escape route.
Liberty, daggers move cloak to your vicinity, but they've been cornered. Go. I can handle Stark.
Last warning shot, Dagger. Step away from Cloak. Molten Man's next volley will put you in the burn unit.
You people are out of your minds. I'm not leaving. You are.
You idiots. Cap's completely lost it, gets handed a ridiculously generous offer, and punches us in the face for extending it. How far will you follow that zealot? Our only mistake was in thinking you people would listen to reason. Just don't ever say you didn't ask for this.
Little help here.
Hey, I ain't invulnerable.
Good job, team. Let's give Dagger a chance to revive Cloak. Colossus, you stay with her to help stand guard. The rest of you, get to that elevator. Cap could use some backup and fast. Should be able to sight Cap from there. Get to his position.
I got this. You get the Cap.
Keep them away from Iron Man!
Come on! I gotta score some style points for that one!
Blow it. We'll block their path. Fire target!
tried freezing that chemical spray. There should be plenty of coolant barrels nearby.
You okay, boss?
Will be. Just keep those others away. This is between me and Rogers.
No problem. I got your back.
Tony might have held back, but I'm not Tony.
Running out of drink.
Didn't even make a dent.
Cut me some slack! You're spy! It's what's for dinner! Ah!
Cap needs your help. Don't let them keep you away from him.
Die in here!
Took down War Machine, huh? You traitors won't have such an easy time with me.
Hey, I ain't invulnerable!
You should have just come quietly. Need to give repair systems some time.
Not gonna happen, Tony.
I think your interference has gone on long enough. Just once, it would be nice if things went according to plan.
You're going down.
Amnesty, huh, Tony? Like you'd offer a common criminal? Who needs amnesty now?
You still don't get it. Still won't accept where you're pushing things.
Don't start with that again. Reed can crunch his numbers till the cows come home. It won't change right from wrong.
Sometimes, you have to do the wrong thing at the right time to save everything that matters.
Nothing can justify what you're doing. Nothing on... What's that sound, Stark? Don't move a muscle, or...
Don't worry. Not gonna move.
Damn it! Cable, we had Stark cornered, but he got away. Any read on his position?
Negative, but we think Cloak might be recovered enough to...
Fine. Get anyone who's seriously wounded to his location for evac. Everyone else stays. We're finishing this. I'll meet up with you in a bit. I'm not done with Stark yet.
Cap, we can't risk you getting captured.
Not discussing it, Cable. You've got your orders. What are you waiting for? Get to Cloak and make sure the wounded get out safely. You there. I need your help. Something big's going down. Those villains Stark's been controlling have gone off the leash. They've set up a trap on the Cortex that could blow everyone here to Kingdom Come. I knew I could count on you. Come on. We need to head to the central facility of the plant. I'll stabilize the bombs and toss them to you. Then you dispose of them. Oh, and keep those two busy, would you?
Great. I can see the headline now. Spider-Man goes AWOL. Proves he's a coward.
Look, they're off the goblins heading your way. I can get at the bombs now. Heads up. Grab that thing and get rid of it. Use that vent to get rid of the bombs. Get the bomb in the vent. Clock's ticking. Toss that bomb into the central vent. It'll be safe enough. Break through that webbing. It's blocking the vent. Come on! Ugh. Stupid thing. Here's another one. Ugh. 3's almost clear. Got it. It's all yours. Break through that webbing. It's blocking the van. Bomb! Vent! Down!
Did someone call timeout?
Well, well, well. Look who's back in the land of the living. You're in a secret shield base that only I know about. Well, I guess now you know about it too. You guys did a good job of buying me time to defuse those bombs. I got most of them.
But not all. Neither side's getting too specific, but a good number of those heroes got pretty badly hurt in the explosions, including yourselves. No one saw what those mind-controlled freaks were trying to do, or that we tried to stop them. So it was up to me to save you.
While you healed up, I tried to warn Stark about what really happened.
Come on, Tony. I'm telling you, those mind-controlled criminals of yours were completely out of control. They're the ones who rigged the explosions. I tried to...
And I'm telling you, it's impossible. Our records show the villains were accounted for the entire time.
Someone hijacked them. I saw it myself.
I don't know what your angle is this time, old man. And frankly, I don't care. I got a war to win. Either help me do that, or get out of the way.
Well, things didn't go much better with old wingtips either.
Sorry, Fury. You've got no evidence. And I need more than your word these days. Besides, if Stark's attack dogs really are turning on him and S.H.I.E.L.D., so much the better. Serve them right.
They can deny it all they want, but something big is going down. Maybe even bigger than this civil war you're all having so much fun with. Someone out there's trying to take advantage of the situation. Maybe by now I could have figured out who if I hadn't been too busy playing nursemaid to you grunts. You owe me. And since you're all presumed dead by both sides, you're the perfect little group to check out of this war, at least for a bit, to help me figure this thing out. You with me? Remember, we're the only ones ready to figure out who's behind this. Meet me at the briefing station when you're ready for action.
All right, listen up. Tinkerer here has been trying to figure out who might be pulling the strings of S.H.I.E.L.D.'s nanite criminals when no one's looking.
Since I had some involvement in the original nanotechnology S.H.I.E.L.D. has converted for their use, I was optimistic that I could puzzle out the situation with the data already available. However, that has not proven to be the case. I have nothing more than conjecture at this point.
In order to determine what's really happening, I will need to view the networking logs for S.H.I.E.L.D.'s nanite-controlled grid. Unfortunately, their signal is highly encrypted. It could take years to break their code and directly access their servers.
But we don't have time for that, obviously. The shorter and quicker routes to physically transmit that data directly from their servers, which we've discovered are located in Rikers Island Penitentiary. So that's where you're headed. Now don't worry. I know trying to bust into that place on your own would be near impossible, since it also contains the portal to Stark's Negative Zone prison. But we got information that Captain America and his forces are about to stage a prison break to release their buddies from the Negative Zone. They'll have to smash through Rikers to get there. We'll take advantage by having you piggyback on their incursion. When they're driving toward the portal, you follow in their wake and get that data sent to us. Then we can figure out who the hell's grabbing control of these psychos and why.
S.H.I.E.L.D. should have their hands full, but I'll patch you into their comm channel so you won't get any nasty surprises. Now get to the portal room and upload those network logs.
Attention S.H.I.E.L.D. personnel. This is Commander Hill. Any superhumans not accompanied by Iron Man should be detained by any means necessary.
War cake?
Your spine! It's what's for dinner!
It's a Mac attack!
Cap strike team's already crossed into the Negative Zone. That means you're the only target S.H.I.E.L.D's got left on this side.
I thought we finished you off at the chemical plant. Not going to happen, traitors. Bring them down!
Hands off the jet, mon ami.
Here come our dance partners. Finally, some action. Time to crack a few heads. Hostile fighter. Here come our dance partners. I could have beaten you as Scorpion. You know what they say, might makes right.
Iron Man has secured the Negative Zone portal. Fall back to the courtyard.
computer with the data we need is in that holding chamber, but the area's sealed. You'll have to get the access card from Hill.
Whether you're with White Star or not, you're breaking the law and will be dealt with accordingly. Damn it, they're like fish in a barrel! Cut them down!
The force field's powered by the towers. Target those turrets.
Reinforcements en route. Don't let them break the last force field. Keep them away from the force field generator. Stay on them.
What big teeth I have. I'm getting torn up. Symbiote's hurting.
You traitors should have stayed underground.
Delicious.
She's going for her chopper.
Fine, take the key. Go help Captain America or whatever you think you need to do. But there's an army on the other side of that portal waiting to stop you. How convenient.
Ain't she a sweetheart? Now go get that data.
Anyone who's still standing, get to the portal. Rogue Troopers just stole my access key. Cut them off!
Don't worry, Hill. I'll stop them.
Now that's how I spell fun.
Shield level 10 clearance accepted. Security, teleport scrambling. Shield level 10 clearance accepted. Security, teleport scrambling and monitoring disabled.
Not so fast. I got my orders. Now here's one for you. Get the hell out! You won't get past me. You won't! Oh man, they're all loose!
Use that networking monitor station to send their logs to us for analysis.
We got the transmission, and Tinkerer's done a quick analysis on the data. Doesn't look good.
We were concerned that an unknown megalomaniac might be overriding S.H.I.E.L.D.'s nanite control signals with intentions unknown. However, the truth is much stranger and potentially much more troubling. There is no secret mastermind pulling the strings of these criminals. The network that links their minds has become large and complex enough to emerge as its own intelligence. A neural net whose intellect grows each time they inject another host with the nanites.
The only reason this thing hasn't already spread like wildfire is because S.H.I.E.L.D. lets just a few of them out at a time.
Correct. If the entire group were released from lockdown, they could escape Prison 42 and quickly spread across the Earth like a techno-plague. Everyone would eventually become part of its collective consciousness.
We already saw they could override S.H.I.E.L.D. control. Wouldn't there be any way to stop them?
To determine that, I would need a pure, untainted sample of the nanite material. One that hasn't yet been injected into a host.
Okay, they must have some of that in their negative zone jailhouse. And we won't get a better chance to head in there and grab some of that stuff than right now, while the heroes are still beating the crap out of each other. I'm gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Sit tight till I arrive to help you out.
Ugh. Teleporting makes my skin crawl. But you'll need my help, and I can't send a decoy into the negative zone. Signal won't cross over. I expect Cap and Iron Man will still be butting heads in there. Let's move while they're distracted. This is the best shot we're gonna get to break into that prison. We gotta take it. Otherwise, nobody will be sitting on an antidote that could save humanity from this thing.
Huh. And I thought everyone was too busy fighting each other to watch out for innocents. Let me help. I can activate the portal for you.
Thanks, Robbie.
Go on through. I'll be ready to help you anytime.
It's a lot easier getting into this place than getting out. I'll head to the portal control room to make sure this gate's open for us when it's time to book. The nanite labs are a few levels below us. Head down there and grab us that pure sample. I'll meet you back here. Yeah, plenty. Let's stick to the plan, and you can help your friends later. I'll let you know when I reach the control room. From there, I should be able to help clear your way. Now get going.
What the hell? Stop in the portal! What's doing?
Live a little. Okay, very little. I'll eat you alive! I'm dying here!
Lab personnel, this is Nanite Control. Detain those rogue heroes. We're gonna bring another Nanite agent online to assist you.
Give me some slack!
Sounds like they're prepping someone for nanite injection. Try to stop them before they use up that pure sample we're after.
The rim is running out.
focused on the main fight. Now, let me see if I can open a path for you. There, got it. Hurry up and get that sample.
I don't care if he hasn't been fully prepped. We need Equinox online to defend the lab. Start the procedure. See him?
Fire target!
Sure, take the easy way out.
Ready to fire!
Stay back. I'm gonna skip the startup protocol and take direct control ASAP. Should have this freak on the leash any second. Done. I was hoping for another chance at these rebels. Time to light them up.
Check with the pure sample. I'll find you another one.
I ain't invulnerable. Scream, meat!
Found it. Head to the other side of the labs. You can grab a pure sample there.
Always holding a full house.
Cut me some slack! Wasn't done with you yet!
Now, overload the decontamination field.
I can't disable that thing remotely. Find a way around. See if you can shut it off. That cleared your way. You can head for the sample now.
You'll have to stop those tapes yourself. We can't get another damn agent online in time.
Spoiling me!
Finally, grab the pure sample from that machine. Good work, team. You should be clear to head back to the portal. No one's gonna stop you. They're all too busy partying it up in the cell blocks.
We'll never reach the jail cells at this rate.
Are those the conduits we saw in the schematics?
Yeah, the only exposed power cables for both the main systems and the backups.
Those get cut, and all the cells open up? Including S.H.I.E.L.D.'s remote control super criminals?
You got it. But the released prisoners might give S.H.I.E.L.D. more than they can handle, at least for a few minutes. Could help cover our escape. Never thought the cavalry would look quite like that, but I'll take it. Now I control. Watch what you're doing to those prisoners. They just... Damn it, Swanson! Get those prisoners attacking the right targets!
We're trying, sir, but they're not responding.
The inhibitor transmissions aren't having any effect!
Then swipe their nanochains! Shut them down, now!
No effect, Mr. Stark! The villains are completely out of control!
You don't say.
Looks like Fury was right about your nanite-injected slaves.
We had it under control until you busted in here and released them all.
Gentlemen, I suggest we focus on getting our people out of here alive.
Jack, this is exactly what we were worried about. The nanite agents are free and they're showing hive mind behavior. Ah, great. Looks like the power surge knocked out the portal. We'll need it to get our people out of here. Take that lift to rendezvous with Cap and Iron Man. You explain the situation to them. Might try to figure a way to jumpstart that portal.
Where did you... Yeah, it doesn't matter. Look, we need your help. Something's gone wrong with S.H.I.E.L.D.'s nanite control system. So you just left us high and dry on Fury's say-so? There's a word for that.
Steve, we don't have time to go over this. It's going to take teamwork to get everyone out in one piece.
You're right. But this portal's offline. We're going to need to fight for the escaped inmates to get power flowing to it again.
It won't be easy. They've hijacked the wireless network we set up for them, and are somehow using it to make themselves nearly invulnerable.
You have? Okay then. Sounds like a plan. Get power flowing to this portal.
Go to the top of the cell blocks to access the power conduits. Cap and I can hold this portal as a rally point. If you're able to rescue anyone along the way, send them back here.
And I'm sorry about what I said before. You and Fury were fighting this threat while the rest of us were just fighting each other. I only hope it's not too late.
Sounds like those two come to their senses. About time. Guess I'll switch us over to their radio frequency.
Fury, is that you?
Flashbot. That ain't a figure of speech.
I hate to say it, man.
nanite link is letting them share power somehow. Be careful out there.
Any idea how we can deal with this power sharing?
Target the ones in orange. They're the high power level superhumans. Beyond that, I have no idea what we're seeing.
That you taste good.
These linked powers are no joke. We need the portal online so we can get our people out of here.
I can't disable those things from here. Should be some panels you can trigger to help clear your way.
Cage in. Area's clear. I'm headed to the portal. Almost there. Ran into some trouble on the third floor, but I think I can... Luke? Luke! He's not responding. Get to his location.
You guys are spoiling me! Cut me some slack!
Thanks. Those freaks meant business. I'm gonna go help Cap at the portal.
Get that pure nanite sample they left. Never hurts to have a spare.
Fury, the prisoners are taking our people alive. Any idea what they're trying to do?
They share one mind. They want to add more and more people to their group. They'll kill anyone who stands in their way.
And if they get back to Earth?
We can't let that happen, Stark. No matter what. Oh, great. Now the prism pods come back online. Sit tight. I'll open an exit.
Your will in order?
Field should be down now.
Get me out of here! They're trying to turn me into one of them! I can't get out of this thing while it's energized!
Hey, I ain't invulnerable.
Good job getting Firestar out. Send her our way. You'll have to get down to the lower level to restore power. There's a lift nearby.
A few energy cores were displaced earlier. If you move them back into position, Fury should be able to restore power.
That was a scream.
Great. One more should do it. That did it. Energizing the portal now.
We're getting everyone out now. Get back to the portal.
Dinner time.
These nanite buildings just keep coming. Is there no way to shut them down?
First thing we tried. They changed the network's encryption code, and we designed it to be unbreakable.
We're going to have to do something decisive and fast. I can't bring those those turrets down. You'll have to fight past them.
Okay. Very little.
These days, good guys wear black.
They're reviving each other somehow. Not good.
Notice we can't win this fight. We need another option. Well, there is a self-destruct for the prison, but Reed and I never can't. Some good people are still unaccounted for.
Cap, it's our only chance to keep this from spreading to Earth. Send me the codes, Tom. I can trigger the destruction sequence from here, then meet you at the portal.
Sure, take the easy way out.
I always brought a high card.
This is Nick Fury to all friendly forces. We're gonna blow this place to Kingdom Come. Get your butts to the portal, double time.
I'll tear you to pieces!
You made it. Come on, we need your help.
If we clear this area, Fury can trigger the destruction and follow us out.
Some style points for that one!
Watch it. Diamondback's joining in. Resistance is thinning out a bit here, Fury. Is that self-destruct set?
Hey, I didn't design this thing, all right? Just hang in there.
Heads up, it's Moonstone.
some slack!
Come on! I gotta score some style points for this. Back off.
Can you trigger the destruct sequence or not?
Enough. Head through the portal and make sure only the good guys come through. Get going. I'll be right behind you.
You made it. Was Fury behind you?
Closed off from the other side.
What do you think it means? Did Fury
Step to one side, Captain. You and your friends here are under arrest.
For Pete's sake, Hill, these people need medical attention.
He's right. Lower your weapons and call in the medics.
No, Stark. I'm under direct orders from the President. The SRA dictates that these unregistered...
We're giving everyone temporary amnesty on my authority. At least until we figure out what just happened. If you have a problem with that, Commander Hill, you're going to have to take it up with all of us.
Get the medics down here.
So many lives apparently lost, and yet lost so that many more lives might be saved. We may not know the true fate of Nicholas Fury, but we do know he showed his willingness to sacrifice himself on behalf of us all. For him, and for the rest of the missing and presumed deceased, we ask Almighty God to watch over their souls. Amen.
I've got to hand it to Fury. I'm not sure we ever would have found this place if you hadn't led us here.
You're right, but I'm not ready to buy that Fury and the others are dead. Not yet. We found no bodies, detected no explosion. How can we be sure what really happened?
Tony and I have already been over this a dozen times. We can't be sure, not without a working portal to the negative zone, and that will take us weeks to bring online.
Great. So in the meantime, it just goes down as a mystery?
Yes, but we do have some evidence of Fury's success. I've been monitoring, and there's still no sign of the Nanite Collective signals here on Earth. It's a shame the Tinkerer seems to have escaped. I was hoping his research would corroborate my own. Still, I believe I can use this scanner to confirm that the nanites haven't... Oh no.
What is it?
Nanite control signals. Hundreds, maybe thousands of them.
Fury failed?
We all failed. We lost our way.
And now the world pays the price.
We're facing what looks like a full-scale invasion. Let's meet at the briefing station ASAP.